the number one thing that gives me the greatest concern is the theft of 750. For what it seems like to me, that's going to put a lot of mom and pop stores in Oak Cliff and South Dallas and Pleasant Grove who are just making a living. It's going to run them out of business.
What do you mean? Explain that.
Well, you know, kind of from what his explanation is that, you know, somebody goes in, as long as they steal less than $750, you know, they're not going to prosecute. And his statement was, well, they usually get caught in the act. Well, I don't know if he's seen the response times as of late. A theft is going to be a theft without violence. It's going to be a very low priority call. So that officer isn't going to get there. 30 minutes, 40 minutes, could be an hour. So either one, that shop owner is going to have to take matters in his own hands, or he's going to have to let $600 worth of merchandise walk out of his store. And I don't think he's going to stay in business very long. So that might force him to get engaged into an altercation that he shouldn't. And that can create some serious problems within the city.
I think that's sending the wrong message. Is that what you think?
I absolutely think it's sending the wrong message, you know, and I think I agree with him. Low-level thefts is something that we could do something about. But when you're talking hundreds of dollars, that's not a low-level theft. And even if you get that property back, you know, there's a liability issue with those businesses. They don't put that stuff back on the shelf. They have to throw it away, you know. But you don't know that unless you're out there answering the calls and you see these shopkeepers that have to throw those perishable foods away because it changed hands. So I think this is unfortunate. I think it's something that definitely the police chief, the sheriff, and other police chiefs in the DFW or Dallas County need to sit with the DA and really let them see the repercussions.
Well, I mean, first, I understand his total intent on wanting to do some of the financial things to reduce the number of people that are incarcerated. But it's apparent that he has not talked with the chief of police. They hadn't met. He hasn't met with the sheriff's department chief. He hadn't met with any of the entities that would be affected from the policies that he's enacted. I'm very concerned about the $750 or less theft policy that he's instituting. We know that Walmart is leaving South Dallas. We know that's happening. And if Walmart is leaving, how much theft do you think is happening? And so the little store owner, he has absolutely no chance of staying in business. And why would they? Why would they? And who's hurt ultimately at the end? The community's hurt. Most of the people, a lot of the people that stay around those areas of those main grocery stores, they don't have transportation. We're not thinking about that. Also, if the store owner gets into a fight with that particular person that's stealing the food, he's trying to retain it, that's no longer a theft. That's a robbery. We haven't thought about that. What happens on the enhancement of theft? If he has more than 3 thefts, is he going to enhance it? So that tells us that he hadn't sat down with actually the people who will actually have to work through this. So we're going to ask that we sit down and we talk about this and to come up with a solution that's best for the community.